Pilipinas Live is the home of Philippine volleyball. Watch your favorite volleyball leagues such as Spikers Turf, Premier Volleyball League, and the UAAP, all in one app. You can watch all these games and more live and on your preferred device. Download Pilipinas Live today from the App Store or Google Play Store and register for free. Last year, the spark of the Great Revival was ignited. This 2026, the spark becomes a wildfire. Witness a bigger tour of Luzon 2026. 5 regions, 13 provinces, 14 grueling stages, local and international teams, 1 legendary title. Every pedal, every climb, straight to your screens. Catch the Tour of Luzon 2026 from April 29 to May 13 only on the Pilipinas Live app. Also available on One Sports and One Sports Plus.
How much do we love Pinoy sports? As a fan, we don't just watch the games.
The season for me, and I just owe it all to the work I put in.
We watch every part, every angle, every name. We talk about the plays. Talk about it for days. We witness the big events, the thrilling moments, and relive the best seconds. We cheer.
Good evening and welcome to Manila. You know, with the format the PBA uses of late for the eliminations, there's bound to be a crowd in the middle of the standings. And the game that's coming up could be a side street out of a traffic jam. I need my partner, Dominic Puy, to explain to us, all of us, the ins and outs of the importance of this game. Nothing is final yet though, di ba?
Oh, definitely. Nothing is yet final for these two teams. Nakita naman natin itong TNT right now at 6-4. We're gonna show you our team standings para meron tayong mas magandang view dito sa...
Bakit hindi mo kaya ng walang team standings?
Hindi, pwede naman. Pwede naman. Ito naman Magnolia at 5-5 right now.
Tinitingnan ko lang kung kaya.
Oo eh.
Pero 1 game to go after today. Itong dalawang ito. Napaka-vital ito. Tama naman. Papakita namin sa inyo yung team standings. It's more of positioning than anything else though.
For sure. Bakit importante ang positioning? Kasi yung top 4 meron twice to beat advantage. And malaki yan. Especially with a tightly contested top 8 teams. Obviously, itong playoffs natin, we can see all these teams now. We see some surprises. We hindi mangyayari. But yung green yung top 4 yan. Right now, which has a twice to beat advantage. Yung yellow, yan yung next 4, which you see TNT and Magnolia are right there at 6 and 7. You look at the TNT, they have 2 more games, including this one, so they have a chance to go all the way to 8. If they win their 2 games, most likely, mapupunta yan sa twice to beat advantage. Itong Magnolia naman, they have 2 more games, so the best record they can get is 7-5. They need to win those 2 games to maybe have a chance. Mukhang hindi na ganun kalaking chance ang yun, but at least, you get to 7 games, you have a chance.
A chance, ano ha? TNT in their previous game, Dom, may kutub ako, hinahabol tayong dalawa ng overtime.
Ayan,
Nalata mo na.
Overtime nung game nila, overtime kanina.
Merong ibig sabihin sa atin dalawa yan. Masama ang tingin nila sa atin.
Pero itong TNT natalo. Masama ang loob nila dahil natalo sila that game against the Phoenix Fuel Masters. You look at that free throws, they gave up 24 free throws and only forced 8 turnovers on Phoenix. And then yung 15 points of those turnovers was big for the Phoenix Fuel Masters.
And in the last game of Magnolia versus Titan, they won heavily. Big win. 30-plus points.
Dominated.
Look at that.
They dominated that game. That was a 37-point lead for Magnolia in the end. They got their field goals, 56% from the field. They had 51 points from the perimeter, 37 assists. That is definitely one of the highs, probably the high of the conference para dito sa Magnolia. At least in terms of assists, means they moved that basketball well. Alam naman natin, Coach Eli Tenorio played under Coach Tim, so that is one of the things that he points out all the time.
Ella Gomez will complete our team, but first let's go to Sergio De La Cruz for the introduction of the starting lineups of both Magnolia and TNT Tropang 5G.
Point guard from Tondo, Manila, number 15, Jordan Heading. Shooting guard from Cainta, Rizal, number 14, Mike Nieto. Small forward from Dumaguete City, number 8, Calvin Octana. Power forward from Cagayan de Oro City, number 12, Glenn Cobuntin. And at center is the Tropang 5G's reinforcement, number 1, Ball Manute Ball. Coaching the Tropang 5G is Jot Reyes. It is now time to meet the starters for the Magnolia Chicken Timplados Hotshots. Point guard is a 2026 PBA All-Star rookie and sophomore MVP from Dumaguete City, number 30, Jerome Lastimosa. Shooting guard is a two-time Finals MVP and playing in his 641st consecutive game from Zamboanga City, number 14, Mark Barroca. Small forward is a second-generation PBA player and a one-time member of the all-defensive team from Olongapo City, Zambales, number 19, Rum De La Rosa. Power forward is a member of the 2026 PBA All-Star North Champion team from San Carlos, Pangasinan, wearing jersey number 22, the Xavier Lucero. In that center, bringing size, experience, and strength is the Hotshots reinforcement number 12, Clint Chapman. Coaching the Hotshots is Eli Tenorio. Game officials are Romel Gruta, Carlo Vergara, Jason Bipinoso, and John
these
Mira.
are the people with the whistles here tonight, led by crew chief Gruta, Vergara, Bipinoso, as well as Mira. Here are the starting players for this game, Doc.
Barroca, Lastimosa, Chapman, Del Rosa, and Lucero on the other hand. You'll see for TNT, Ball, Nieto, Heading, Cobuntin, and Octana.
Laki na ni Chapman, malaki pa rin si Bolo.
Parang layo pa rin, eh, no?
Kala ko, malapit kapit na pero hindi. Malay panaginip ko ko. First time for me to be TNT Tropang 5G actually.
You look at the games, the TNT, right? They're a team that you'd think would have a better record than 6-4. Pero they've struggled in a few games. Yung 4 losses nila, dikit lahat naman yun, eh.
And the shooting has not been impeccable.
Yes.
That has been one of the issues.
But when they win, it's majority because of their defense.
Yan yung tubig mo malamig. Baligo ka na.
Alam mo, Seb, tuwang-tuwa ako today. It's such a beautiful Tuesday.
Why?
Kasi ikaw partner ko, eh. Wala naman ako sinasabi na yung si Magu hindi ko gustong partner ko.
Nakailang beses kayo last week.
Kaya nga, eh. Okay na ako.
Okay na.
Alam mo yung parang pag nanggaling ka na, kailangan mo ipagpag. Pag kami magka-partner, kailangan ko magpagpag.
Ay, nako. Nung bata-bata pa tayo, marunong tayo pagpag na yun, eh. No? Ngayon, pagpag ka sa bahay.
Tama.
Uwi yan na. 2 points pa lang ang nasa board.
Magnolia, what you like about them?
Ano bang araw?
Tuesday.
Okay.
Itong Magnolia, in their last 4 games, they're 3-1. If you look at TNT, in their last 4 games, 2-2. However, yung last 6 games nila, 4-2 naman. So it's really about the consistency for TNT. And I feel trying to close out games in the end is what they're needing to focus on. And that's why you can hear a lot of Coach Shot of what he's saying, that he's not satisfied with how his team is performing right now.
Ball Manute Ball with a turnaround shot. Yeah, he was quoted as saying, okay, Ball can get the ball, he can find his teammates, but the problem is we can't score on our shooting. And we were looking at the numbers in terms of total field goal shooting. Hindi naman masama ang TNT, number 4.
Correct.
Number 3, sa 3-point shooting, dun sila may problema.
Yes.
Number 11 sila.
And you look at TNT, this is a team that has a lot of shooters. They take a lot of
ISOs.
3-point shots, especially when you have ball. Malamang sa malamang may magdo-double dyan. So dapat iikot nyo yung bola para mahanap yung open shooter. Because ball can basically shoot over anywhere.
Tabla. Chapman mula sa malayo. Ayaw. Rebound. Optana. Slowly into their front court. Nieto gets a starting call here today.
And look at Chapman, how he's helping out down there.
He has some length, but not enough. Diba? Mahaba na nga siya eh.
Kung nakita mo, they're trying not to get the ball dito kay Manutbo.
Nakausap ko kanina mabilis si Mark Baroque. Laging pinakatune niya. Bago na naman sapatos niya.
Parang halos every game.
Sabi ko, ano ginagawa? Pinamimigay daw. Niya sa mga deserve.
Iba naman yung mga sponsored sa sapatos, di ba?
Bye. 2-all. Ang kolektor noon, matagal natin kasama si Rainiel Gugnatan. Puro Jordan ang kinokolekta niya. Ella is with us. Ella, go ahead with your first report.
7 Dom para sa Magnolia Hotshots. According to Coach L.A. Tenorio, we know that TNT is ready and prepared for us, but our worry is more on our defense to them. He emphasized raw to his team the importance of playing defense against TNT. Alam raw nila that there is no denying ball of his shots, but Magnolia needs to at least be able to limit him, and it's a team effort. Kwento nga ni Coach L.A. na he is devising his system na they don't pinpoint one player. Equal opportunity for everyone. Ito raw ang blueprint sa kanyang sistema that he wants for Magnolia in the long run. Balik sa inyo.
Maraming salamat, Ella Gomez. Number 2 ang Magnolia in limiting opponents to only 96.4 per ball game.
Well, talking about the offense, para dito sa Magnolia, balikan natin yung report ni Ella. Equal opportunity offense. And, if you look at Magnolia, a number of them are able to score. And I feel now with Coach LA, they're still really trying to find the guys that will really fit in and embrace that system.
They're just trying to get to know each other.
Yeah.
Diba?
At hindi yan isang conference lang. Diba? Sometimes it may take a year. But that's why it's very important to be able to make the playoffs.
Because that's confidence boosting.
Yes.
Baroka shakes free, drills it in overheading. Baroka makes it 5-2 under 9 minutes to go.
The defense of De La Rosa of Ana.
Dana Dipsidu underneath. It is over the board.
Mukhang may naapakan. Naapakan ba? Or
masama ang bagsak.
Oo.
Meron ganun eh. Ikaw nahulog ka na sa kama na malakas ang kalabog.
Tinulak.
Ako mag-isa.
Talaga?
Nakakahiya. Buti na lang. Alam, may isang roommate, buti patay, tulog. Iba sa mga out of town, bigla na lang roommate na buti na lang, tulog. Dead.
Hindi pa naman.
Dead ako. Buti yung kasama ko, dead. Baroka with another long one. Sino ito nakahiga? Si Heading. Aray, limping ah. Well, trying to get reports. John Reyes is all over the technical committee. Where do we go? We have a time. And it's brought to you by Solaire Online. Play the game your way on Solaire Online Sportsbook.
Official ball.
We are back with the 50th season of the PBA, and now Sev and Dom. Unfortunate news for the TNT Tropang 5G because they will be missing the services of Brandon Granuela's roster today due to his right ankle sprain which he sustained sa kanilang last game during the first quarter. Day-to-day basis raw ang pag-check sa kanya and ongoing rehab. They are eyeing for him to return on Sunday. And as we are approaching the end of the elimination round, according to Coach Sandy, paalala raw nila sa players that these last two games are very important and that they need to take care of business today. For this game, TNT needs to make their shots now and be consistent. To technical Coach Sandy, their practice was heavy on offensive patterns and practicing their open shots. Now, Coach said ball has been efficient on scoring raw, but they acknowledge that the other players need to be consistent sa production. Balik muna sa inyo.
Maraming salamat, Ella. You feel the tension of the team standings, Ella, with the way these coaches are going bananas.
Especially now. Last two games, ito na talaga yung placing. You want to be able to get...
Tama yung sabi mo, after today, tigisang game na lang itong mga to. So last two, including today.
And Sev, you know what's disturbing if you're TNT?
What?
Itong si Bol, 37 points ang average. And then you have Oftana, layo 14 points. And then they're the only two guys averaging double digits. Jordan Henning is at 9.63. BGR is at 8.7. And then 8.4 itong si RR Pugoy, Jason Castro now with 6.
So it's safe to say Oftana is a bit of a slump.
Oo. Hindi, tsaka naghahanap pa sila ng couple other guys to be able to help out consistently. Right? Yun yung importante. Kailangan consistent. You remember before that timeout, Coach Trot trying to point out to the referees that there should have been a foul called on Chapman kasi yung screen na binigay niya dito kay Hedy. Pakiramdam ni Coach Trot dapat may foul.
I think that's the Alam mo malakas kay Bol, yung gather niya. Hindi mo na masusundot yung bola pag tinago niya yung bola. Ilahaban mo sa kalamay.
He may be thin, but you can see that he's quite strong.
Can you imagine their country, no? Pagka lahat ganyan ang kalaban. Pati US may hirapan. Tropang 5G trying to assemble an offensive line here. Heading, spearheads the attack. Doesn't get it. Ball tries to fight back for it, but the ball hits the support underneath.
And what you like about Ball is andyan siya parate. He's fighting for loose balls. He's getting rebounds. The intensity is there, and that's why he's the #1 import right now in the league in terms of scoring.
The statistical categories. 8-4 tally Magnolia. Earlier today, we had NLEX winning against Titan in overtime. That hindi na naka-score yung Titan masyadong last overtime.
Well, safe to say, NLEX will end up #1 because they're at 10-2. Right?
Tapos na ba schedule nila?
Oo, tapos na schedule nila.
That's quite a run by NLEX.
Yes. I think they found the right import. Then you can see the mix with Robert Bolick and his teammates.
And the young and the old and John Michigo.
And understanding the roles. I think yun ang importante din sa Road Warriors. And they have some sort of experience, made the playoffs previous conference. Diba? So natalo lang sila. I know they had the twice to beat advantage at that time.
6.5 minutes remaining during the opening quarter. Chapman throws it from the right flank, and Magnolia now has a 6-point lead.
You can see Magnolia is a team that's right there. They're mid-pack dito sa ating liga, but obviously what they want is at least semifinals and a final stint soon and a championship.
Tagal na yun. Last time they won a championship was under Chito Victor.
Yes. Yung best friend pa ni LeBron James, di ba yung import nila?
Oh, yeah. Sa dami, hindi na natin
Travis.
Walang Google. Walang Google. No Googling.
Hindi ba kasabi nila, binibitin nila?
Walang Googling. Kundi, si Kinito, te-texting ka nang di makakatiis yun. Ano naman yun? Second free throw finds its way to the basket. TNT comes within 4. Okay, you got it?
Almost.
I have a couple of friends we play a game about movies. Bawal ang googling.
Talaga?
Walang googling. Title, role. Challenging. In the meantime, no basket. No basket. Nambata fouling Lastimosa before the attempt. Magnolia, of course, was hoping they could get the basket. But the foul was clearly before. And there was one more dribble. Anyway, we inbound with Magnolia. Below the 6-minute mark. Andito pa si Dom.
Naghahanap pa rin.
Nambata gets his second personal foul. Team foul count. That will be 5 against Tropang 5G. Magnolia has 3. Jason Castro appears for the first time here tonight, here at the Ninoy Aquino Stadium. Paulie is up from the bench. De La Rosa will high over to the Magnolia side. Inbound by Baroka. Chapman turn around. Yes! Nothing but net. 6-point lead by the Hotshots. Castro trying to make a decision here. Galinato, by the way, is in the game. Castro seeing an opening. Got it to Galinato. And it was
Galinato, naka-eyewear pa. Hindi ba? Hirap maglaro ng ganyan, ha?
Chapman circling around Galinato. No basket.
I was saying it should be counted. He didn't dribble anymore.
Chapman will shoot a pair of free throws here. Well, not counted officially so far. First free throw is in the pocket. Here's that last play. Tingnan natin.
Should be counted.
LA is coaching hard tonight.
Oh. Romeo Travis, 2017.
Okay, you say
Gops
so.
Cup.
You say so.
Kalaban ng Alaska Aces.
Oftana banging bodies with Baroka. The whirl around shot, no. And Chapman collects the rebound.
Very good defense being shown by the Hotshots, holding down TNT to just 8 points this quarter so far.
Chapman with 4 rebounds. And that basket will work on the gentle drive to the hoop. He has 11 already of the 16 of Magnolia.
And if you look at TNT, diba, magugulat ka eh, diba? Ang daming scorer dito sa lineup na to, Oftana, Boboy, Castro. I mean, these guys can score at any given time, heading.
Shot clock problem. Defensive Magnolia holding them. But the ball is back with TNT. And finally the takeaway by Magnolia.
But Galinato has really been developing into a very good big man, reliable big man for TNT.
Baroka, Docero. Oh, yes, sir!
Now, some of the moves sometimes of Zay Lucero is just magugulat ka na lang.
May kumakatok sa likod ng bahay. Backdoor talaga eh. Nice up. Wow. Oh, well done by RR.
There are 3 white guys there at RR Pogoy. Kailangan linlangin ni RR eh.
RR was telling me he was challenged indeed by Chot Reyes in that game against Ginebra in his matchup with Scotty Thompson. Baroka. Wish! It's a three that makes it with a big lead of 11, 21-10.
And Magnolia, on the other hand, they're moving that ball well. They're moving well offensively.
That's the shot, tap offline. Lee gently, slowly into his front court. Mark does not force it, cannot elevate. Tries to go to Lee. They'll settle down for a half-court set. 3 minutes to go. Chapman wide open. He'll take a three. He has 14 points.
You gotta love how they're moving that basketball.
Biggest lead on the board right now.
7 assists already for Magnolia.
Magnolia is number 2 in terms of assists per ball game with 25.1. The lowest is actually TNT, number 13.
Yes. At 16.8.
Chapman, 4. Yes!
That's 18 points for the import of Magnolia. 18 of the 28 points.
He's not that hot, no? Look at this. They're setting him up. He has a great feel for this shot. Takes care of it. It's the biggest lead of Magnolia on the board at 18-pointer. As this timeout is brought to you by Soler Online. Play the game your way on Soler Online Sportsbook.
We are back with the 50th season of the PBA. It's a very motivating day for Clint Chapman now because his brother Alex and his mom arrived here in the Philippines. His mom is Jenny with Alex here today, and they arrived 2 days ago, and he's here watching the game. They came here just to watch his game raw talaga, and his mom is staying in the country to celebrate Mother's Day with Clint. Kwento naman ni Clint that it's always a struggle playing overseas because it's normal to feel homesick. Magandang araw ito for him dahil ever since he got here, he has been so locked in the game and the league. So moments like this is a good feeling for him having his family here. Balik muna sa inyo.
And it's showing in what he has done in the first quarter of play.
Tama, kasi Mother's Day this weekend.
Naku, ito na naman. Naglalaban na naman ang buong bayan. Asawa. Tsaka yung honeydew will iirag.
Mahal na naman ang bulaklak.
Honeydew. Honeydew this. Honeydew that.
Di ba araw-araw naman yun?
Bagay. Ball! Oh, yes, sir!
Pinasok ni Coach Shot ng si Ball ulit. And right off that time, they go to him and he scores.
May mga team na papansin ko. Ang tagal bago bigyan yung impact ng ball. No? I mean, I won't say which ones. But there are some teams that tend to forget it's an import laden conference.
Well, that's why it's always important na bilib yung mga locals dun sa import.
Actually, tsaka,
na ipapanalo ka. And, you know, that the chemistry is correct. Kasi, syempre, iba, ang isip lang Lucas nila, sandali ka lang naman dito. If you don't perform, di kita papasahan, papalitan ka.
Unfortunate.
Yes.
Lead is slashed down to 15. Ball lead. Nasabit si heading.
How fluid is the offense right now of Magnolia.
And Lee.
Di ba sinabi ko kanina?
Ito, mas maganda sa Tagalog.
Okay.
Sumapit si heading. Okay, next. What you wanted to say?
10 ang assist nitong Magnolia.
Why are you always concerned with us? Is notice ko sir.
Yes,
Why?
because that really
Why?
shows that really shows yung chemistry ng team. That shows that the name in the front is bigger than the name in the back.
Okay.
Meaning yung sa jersey,
At saka, just
meaning
for the
yung
new
first.
generation of basketball watchers, an assist is completed when the pass is given to a shooter who
Yes.
scores at usually wala nang dribble.
You know, if you look at the game kasi now, even a lot of the highlights, it's always one-on-one.
Yeah.
So that's why it's even more important.
And assist is not always fancy, huh?
Yes.
It's not always.
Doesn't
the
have to
behind.
be.
It doesn't always mean the behind the back or the 3-on-2. Can come up from a setup. 2-minute mark.
And it can be that you're a foot away from the person. Diba? And then they just take that shot.
Laki na problema ni Andrada. And tama si Team Con, everybody looks like a little boy.
Yes.
Besides Mr. Bowman, he was talking about Upshaw.
Yes.
But everybody else looks like a little boy beside Paul Manutbo. Paulie gets a Sangalang screen. The pass outside. Nomis Deliano. Sangalang, they're trying to squeeze. Open shot. Good line. Hindi lang pumasok. Rebound contested. Sangalang, naunahan si Paul.
Hindi na pwede mong gawin dito kay Ball. Unahan mo.
Oh, exactly.
Pag mag-fake ka dyan, aabutan ka.
Wala. Si Andrada, he'll try everything here. Deny. Cross-court. Kenny Williams in the game. 3. It goes.
That's good defense right there.
Less than a minute to go. Patay ang lamok.
Again, beating itong si Ball sa ilalim.
Nakalusot eh. May lamok sa taas. Nahuli ni Sangalang.
Kailangan unahan mo na unahan. Run down that floor. Beat him down that floor.
Tsaka sa mga big men, gusto nila rin yung chance again. Ha? Malaki ka. Sige. Nagdato ni Ball. Tirakan kita. Ayaw. And then, Andrada.
Sa left, run down that floor.
Si Andrada sabi niya, basta hindi ako magpapapaul dito, may playing time ako. Less than 13 seconds to go. Final attempt pa lang yun. Paulie shakes free, hesitates, kicks it outside. Alfaro, ang layo, malayo.
He still had a little bit of time to be able to take two more dribbles.
Pogoy's attempt banks against the board, but the damage has been done to him. It's a 20-point lead by Magnolia.
And you gotta credit, again, unselfishness para dito sa Magnolia Hotshots. In the first quarter alone, they have 11 assists. And this man, Clint Chapman, he was hot in this quarter. 18 points, 5 rebounds, 6 of 8 from the field. May 4-point shot pa yan. Itong si Clint Chapman.
Ikaw ba, alam mo ang tap-tap send at gumagamit ka ba ng tap-tap send?
Yes, tap-tap send ang ginagamit ko kapag nagpapadala ka sa Pilipinas. Kakapadala ko lang na.
Every game now is very important, but the good news is we still control our own destiny. Kaya ba namin kontrolin? Basta we just have to take care of every game. Let's see what will happen in the end of the eliminations. As long as we take care of our last two. Mabigat talaga eh. Meraligo and Talk and Tech. So, but again, I'm confident with my team. I believe in my team that as long as we keep on fighting towards the end, then and mabigyan kami ng chance toward the end of the game, we can overcome these big teams.
Those words getting to be used again, shaping our own destiny, alam mo naman bakbakan sa team standings given the importance of this game.
Oh, well, like we said, these two teams right now at 6 and 7. TNT at 6 and 4 in 6th spot. Itong Magnolia naman at 5 and 5 in 7th spot, coming off a win against Titan. Ito, big disparity, Sev, dun sa ating statistics in the first quarter. 63% from the field itong Magnolia, 27 lang para dito sa
Yung
TNT.
63% i-breakdown mo, how many yun?
12 of 19.
Diba? Taas, ano?
8 of 9 from the 2-point area, and then 3 of 8 from the 3-point area. That's just really good shooting. So for sure, Coach Sean not happy with what they've been giving. And then 11 assists, 5 assists coming from Baroka.
In the meantime, Kerry Williams slashes down that 20-point lead to 18. And we are in the first minute of your second quarter.
12 of 19. Itong TNT had 3 more attempts, but only made 6 of 22. Kaya naman 27% lang sila. 0 of 8 from that 3-point area.
There's an uproar on the TNT side of the floor, but Magnolia will get to keep the basketball.
And Seb, did you notice? Isa lang ang turnover ng Magnolia. Itong TNT, wala.
Nicely run play of the inbound on the baseline. Gomez de Leano drilling it in, returning that lead to 20.
Well, in that first quarter, is another statistic na sinabi nga nila kanina, di ba? They need the support of the locals consistently. In that first quarter, Ball scored 11 of the 15 points.
So he now has 13. Inubos niya.
Kailangan talaga ng tulong itong si Ball.
Polly wiggles free. Katapi inside. Sakala has had success. He's caught.
That's what you're saying, di ba? Pagka nag-fake ka dyan, malamang sa malamang masusubat lang yan.
Malamang diretso mo na yan. 37-19. Hindi expect ganito kalaki ang lamang agad. Oh, wow. Error. Turnover. The layup will work. That's a set of points off the turnover.
Oh, another turnover. That's 2 steals on Nava.
Pag ito, timeout kaya? Hindi. Sa basketball team ni Aaron na ganyan.
Oh.
Ella, ano meron?
7 Dom, as we know, Ronde Hollis Jefferson is here in the Philippines for his recovery and is actively supporting TNT. Now, during the timeout huddle, a very vocal RHJ was heard as he was giving a wake-up call by saying, "What are you guys doing? Just play basketball. Everyone wake up." Balik muna sa inyo.
Diba? Yun ang papel ni RHJ.
Oh, you remember when he played for TNT, he was always the one, every game he was the hardest worker.
At saka ano siya na lumalabas resident import na siya.
Yes.
I think part of his contract is for him not to play for any other team also.
Isang taon na kontrata niya.
Williams misses under the basket. A crowd of Tana comes out of it. Somebody committed a foul there. In the meantime, here's that
Look at
last
this, that
sequence.
spin to that baseline, then whoop! Too late yung help.
Kailangan po namin ng crane o camera sa taas para makuha yung key ball. Score. Ayan ang pinakos. Sa gitna ako tumitingin pag ninuya kayo. Mali talaga yan. 39-20. Yung Araneta at saka babang venue na sa taas ako tumitingin. Inares. Moa. Inares, di ba? Ay, Inares.
Gilid din.
Gilid din.
At yung mga gilid, Ninoy.
Okay, so takes care of business. Trying to help.
17 of the 23 points of TNT coming from
This
Ball.
attempted resurgence. They're still down nonetheless by 16. Andrada looking for a recipient to the side. Now ball uncontested for the pickup PS5 boards. And Cesar with a wiggle. Here's Ball thinking about it. Andrada all over him. Kelly Back to ball, thinking again. Shot clock 27. Sabi siguro ni Ball, I played this way because I'm a point guard in my country.
Maliit pa siya doon.
I'm teasing, of course. But they come ngahaba, no? I really feel if the basketball teams in Africa learn more and more how to play and get used to international competition.
RHJ
in the middle. Ball.
Ganda nung sinabi sa inyo. Simple lang. Just play basketball. Wake up.
From a high of 20, ito'y bumaba na sa 14.
Still ball. They just keep on going to him. He is unstoppable.
Sige lang. Score, 39-26. Baba sa 13 from a high of 20. Verano, by the way, I failed to mention, is already in the game.
Yes.
Here's
Provides a lot of energy as well to Magnolia.
Cross-court pass, the shot clock down to 5. Lucero nearly walked. The pass, touch last by Ferrer, but I think it didn't go to TNT though. It's a shot clock violation, no wonder. Pero ganito, no? Yung mga teams that know how to play, kaya kanina, NLEX was behind against Titan, but they just knew how to climb back into the game. Corner.
Oh, that's stepping.
That happens a lot on that setup for the corner, no?
Alam mo, because also of the guys much bigger now. Diba parang yung means na yung court.
Now that you mention it,
diba?
Yes.
And you want to extend out the floor as much as you can. That's why those corners, hirap din eh.
Ang haba ng mga pata. 7 more point there. Ba't kami? Hindi naman kami natatawagan ng ganun eh. Chapman, Williams is on. Williams will try to contain Chapman, who at 18 in the opening quarter. Shot clock at 7. The put pass by Verano is kicked. Reset at 14.
De La Rosa's open in the corner. Nakita ni Verano.
Si Verano, bato-bato rin ito.
Kinausap rin siya kanina, diba?
Nahanap ko yung girlfriend niya. Sama ko sa volleyball yung girlfriend. No! Yes, sir!
You want to keep ball busy on the defensive end so that he exerts some energy and you hope na pagdating dun sa dulo, eh mapapagod siya.
Octana rings the bell. It's so important for TNT that their shooters connect here, especially their play catch.
They need to be able to get points from guys like Octana, guys like Jason Castro, Jordan Heading, and Pugol.
Chapman shoots. It's a trade. Is that 21 points?
That's 21 for him.
When mom is here, and my kuya,
gusto mong pakita.
That's how we do it here in the Philippines. Ball. Ooh.
That's going to be a delay of game.
Oh, yeah. Clearly so. And wait, this is a three-point shot brought to you by Arena Plus Sportsbook.
Just frustration there.
And
kasi good defense.
At diba? No reaction from the bench of the brain trust of TNT. Because they knew a warning was forthcoming.
Yes. Frustration kasi one-on-one yung depensa niya.
Sandali. Oh. Masaktan si Boldo sa gitna. Napunit yung uniform. Napunit yung uniform. Sa college, you know, ewan ko, nung time sa Lasal, meron kayo extra uniform?
Meron.
May mga team, wala ang ganyan eh. Iba sa larong kali. Baliktarin mo na lang.
Ayun eh.
Pinunit niya.
Oo, nainis.
Uy.
Frustration there. Ilan kaya dala nila?
May kasya mo ba? Pocket pass. Chapman. That's 23. He's also moving well.
Yes.
Extra special tonight.
Challenge din siya eh.
I guess so. Plus the fact that family's around.
Family's here, and then you're playing ball who's the #1 import right now in terms of the stat pad.
He'll shoot. No, he opts the pass. Of Donachic's of Chapman. Good move.
I like that ball past that basketball. Why? Because nakikita mo na he's working through that frustration. Pwede niya kasi itira naman eh.
Good point. And nobody would have blamed him for that. Verano. Timosa's trying to whirl around the defense. Here comes the big man. Back. And here comes another surge by TNT Tropang 5G after being down by as much as 20. There's the basket of Oftana. But meanwhile, we've got a timeout brought to you by Soler Online. Play the game your way on Soler Online Sportsbook. Senator Bongo is in the building. Of course, he's head of the Committee on Sports in the Senate. And joining this good crowd we have here at the Magnolia Chicken Stadium. You know that the first game that was played here, I did that. And Bongo Rena was already playing for the youth team then. In 1989. Oh, that'll work. And Chapman is 25.
Oo, ginawa yata ito para doon.
Yeah. And then some of the other players with that. Francisco.
Yes. And then kami na was 1994.
Yeah. Follow up by Ball. Ball is beginning to exert himself in this game.
94, 95. Dito din yun yung
No,
KBCU.
you know him. No googling. Chapman, diretso. Hindi pumasok. Rebound din na ngayon ni Oftana. Sabi ng mga ibang player na malalaki. Kaya sila, magkiraan sila. Oh, ito! Ayaw. And Chapman collects it quickly. Lead pass. Lucero won't force it. Scoop pass, Chapman. And he is clipped by Ferrer. Unang foul ni Ferrer at saka ng kupunan ng TNT sa second quarter. This quarter is moving briskly. As Timosa will sit down and Ball, he will make a comeback to the floor. 49-35.
If you look at it, TNT
Good.
not really fouling, right?
They're
Only
not.
one team foul here in the second quarter. Apat naman dito sa Magnolia.
Wally, Baroka, Chapman. Inside they go. There's a foul from the rear. Let's see, who would they give it to? Pogoy. Tropang gets its second team foul compared to still 4 by Magnolia. De La Rosa managed to cut inside, but no chance for a clear pass. Barroca, Lee, Lucero, 6 on the shooting clock. The world by Lucero. He's in a bind. Ball Lee, no, little too long. Ball being spiked around. Here it is in the hands of Pugoy. Kelly, all the way, caught by Chapman in the air.
Usually, kung walang import, sure 2 points na para kay Kelly Williams.
Yes, indeed.
That time, Chapman not giving up.
Barroca shopping around. Steal from behind. Lento Buntin. Tapping in. And here comes the Tropang 5G. Might be.
Offensive foul?
I think no. Jason Webb is pointing out it should be an offensive foul. It's called block.
It's a block there. Bogoy. Well, he did dip his shoulder there.
Yeah. Very close.
There's a challenge on the call by the Magnolia Chicken Timplados Hotshots on the
Challenge. Can you imagine when these guys have a meeting?
Lahat matatalino, lahat kayo magkakausap. Lahat may opinion. Diba?
You know all of them.
Oh, eh. Ito, Pogoy, you'll see, he dips that shoulder. Could be an offensive foul.
I'm not sure I know the guy talking to the referee right now.
Si Coach Monch Gavieres, anak ni Coach Danny Gavieres.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
I miss your coach, Coach Dan. Ano daw? Quite a character.
Oh, yes. Lalo na sa ensayo.
Ah, talaga?
Tsaka pag nagagalit, ibang klase. But has so much love.
After the review, Mark Barroca establishes legal guarding position. That's why it's offensive foul on RR Pogoy. The challenge made by Magnolia Chicken Timplados is successful. Jump ball.
No complaints from TNT Tropang 5G.
Not a jump ball. That should be possession of Magnolia.
You know, we'll get that. The referees are...
Siyempre nape-pressure din yung mga referees to explain that, right?
Hindi yan NBA. Di ba ako yung...
Konti-konti, di ba? Pero gumaganda na. Laki na ng in-improve ba?
Kanina, si Janine, Nicandro, Tagalog, Lina.
Kung saan ka man komportable.
Pwede mong Bisaya ba? Sa magkaintindihan tayo. Mugoy, 14 ang lamang. Almost like a familiar refrain. High off the glass. A lot of shoving, pushing, boxing out into the corner of Donovan. Flyby against Lucero. Can't knock it in. De La Rosa snares the board.
Tinignan talaga ni Octana kung nasan yung depensa. He really wanted that 3.
Pinalipat niya muna. Lucero, drop pass. Yung basketball IQ ng Lucero, iba?
Yes. And you know what I like about him? He goes hard every single
game.
Hindi, tsaka hindi lang every game. Possession per possession. Diba? Ibang klase.
In the meantime, that's a great
stoppage right there.
Yung,
17 assists.
Yung production champ sa akin, ituro mo. Pero nakita niyo, mas mabilis ang mata niyo kaysa sa akin.
They're gonna have to fix that. Sumabit sa kamay ni Chapman yung net eh. Kung sinubukan niyang supalpalin itong si RR Pogoy. Ayan.
Daliri eh.
Buti walang nangyari sa daliri niya.
Kasi medyo bakal yung lilahan niya eh. No? Tapos, takyan kay net. Nako, parang na tayo nag-overtime.
And with the delay, no? Oo, tama.
Kasi ito, pag nakita niyo, itong net, nakatanggal. Okay, we'll take a short break. We'll try to fix the net, get our house back in order, a little housekeeping. We won't hurt. Nagbabalik po ang inyong PBA dito sa Ninoy Aquino Stadium. Magandang gabi po sa inyo lahat. Matinding bakbakan ng Magnolia at TNT Tropang 5G. Wastuhan. Puksaan na ito eh. Di ba?
Oo.
Baka hindi mo na mapalikan itong game na ito. Gusto mo umulekta ng... ito mo yung NLEX, no? Nangulekta eh.
Oo. Maaga nag-ipon, di ba? Nagpondo.
At saka gusto ng NLEX, hindi ayaw na nilang semis lang or nakagandun lang. Malalim ang iniisip ng NLEX. Tingnan nyo si Ball at saka yung rest of the team.
24 points for Ball and just 13 for the rest of the team. So you can see heavily scoring once again para dito kay Ball. And TNT, you know, they're trying to see kung sino ba pwede maging consistently tutulong sa kanya.
Chapman just whirling and spinning around. Bukoy says, hey, I need some help. That's a total of 25 now. Williams will make a decision here of Tannen. Bukoy get knocked in. Hirap din ng TNT pag walang point guard at the floor.
Well, they spread the floor well. And then they want to be able to look at the mismatches. TNT hunts for mismatches.
Shot Aray. We switched and suddenly De La Rosa was left behind. It's a 30-second timeout.
Oh, Magnolia just playing really good basketball right now. 56 points. You know, they're getting to their spots. They're looking to where they have the advantage. That time down low. And then ito yung ikot pa rin ng bola nitong Magnolia. But TNT needs to do a better job. You know, giving up 56 points in 23 minutes is not TNT basketball. TNT only gives up 99.5 points a ball game.
Okay, some good developments over the last couple of days because of you. We've been doing well with the ratings, an average of 1 million viewers, and there are various reasons in the Manolin Barangay in every game. Highest in the Commissioner's Cup, but those are the numbers. And on Pilipinas Live, we also have the same big numbers.
Makikita mo talagang sinusundan ng PBA.
Maraming salamat po sa inyo.
Largely in the platforms, right?
Everywhere.
Oh.
I love watching it sometimes on YouTube because it's so funny.
Yeah. Tsaka may interaction ng fans, di ba?
Lalo na pag kayo may mago, yung mga fans nakikisali. Oh, they needed that.
Coming off that timeout, needed to score, and they were able to score 8 points now for Octana, all here in the second quarter.
Pero hindi bumababa, no? 16, 14, 30. Libre si Paul. Luceros, 3. Hindi nakita ni Paul. Nag-alangan si Paul. That slight hesitation because he saw Lucero free. Distracted his attempt. 3-point shot brought to you by Arena Plus Sportsbook. Hala? Ano tawag? Offensive foul. Now they will challenge. Sila naman nag-challenge. Kanina, merong turnover, overturn na tawag, di ba?
Yes.
Na tinawagan ng tawag?
Offensive foul. Di ba? Si Baroka nakakuha ng offensive foul. It was on RR Pugoy. Pugoy, initially blocking foul ang tinawag nila dito kay Baroka. And then it turned and then napunta yung foul dito kay RR Pugoy. Offensive foul.
Yeah. Jason Castro is still jawing the referees.
Hello. After the review, in-extend po ni Manubol ang kanyang kaliwang kamay na tumama kay Xavier Lucero. Kaya ang challenge na token text ay not successful.
Yun. Filipino. malinaw, di ba?
Ang tinawag nilang foul, yung extension ng kaliwang kamay.
Nakita naman sa score. Grabe ang pressure ng Manalo. Sobra. Mamaya sisilipin natin ulit ang team standing sa pag may pagkakataon para mapanaagan natin kung bakit gano'n na lang ang intensity ng laro na ito. Ito, Dom.
Ito naman natin. NLEX Road Warriors at 10-2 top of the standings. Yung green yan yung top 4. Top 4 will get a twice to beat advantage. Hindi pa sigurado itong
yung
teams na yan. Pwede pa.
Pwede
bang malaglag dun sa 5, 6, 7, 8. Phoenix, TNT, Magnolia, and San Miguel. These are the teams that are in the top 8. Alright, so makikita natin yung mga asterisks yan. So, sure na meron tayong 4 na qualified. Number 1 na rin itong Road Warriors at sila may twice to beat. But Converge, Macau, Titan, and Blackwater, they're already...
Yung therapy, makakatok, ano?
Oo, pwede pa.
Pwede pa yun.
Baka pwede pa mag-tie.
4-6 yun eh. And shot.
Teed up.
Did they call it?
Yes.
Yes, they do.
For using profane language. And makita mo, frustration for Coach Chot.
I remember, since I saw the Tanduay Toyota game this afternoon at one of the signal channels, I remember Sonny Jaworski would do something, say something, but won't repeat it in the second half.
Party and he's trying to get his team fired up.
Ano eh, no? Hindi tamad eh. It's just in a stupor. Iba yung tamad eh. Yung tamad talaga yun eh. And Chot is still enjoying the reps. And some of them are the young ones, actually.
Ano din yan? Training din sa kanila.
Yep. Yeah, Chapman. Now, officially, that's 29 for him.
Can you just imagine how it's going to be like in the locker room of TNT?
Oh boy.
They're down 19 points right now.
Lahat ka lang sa labas, ha? Huwag kang papasok doon, baka may lumipad. So anyway, lilipad muna kami. 19 lamang na Magnolia. Babalik kami.
Ikaw ba, alam mo ang tap-tap send at gumagamit ka ba ng tap-tap send?
Yes, tap-tap send ang ginagamit ko kapag nagpapadala ka sa Pilipinas. Kakapadala ko lang na.
Pilipinas Live is the home of Philippine volleyball. Watch your favorite volleyball leagues such as Spikers Turf, Premier Volleyball League, and the UAAP. All in one app. You can watch all these games and more live and on your preferred device. Download Pilipinas Live today from the App Store or Google Play Store and register for free. Last year, the spark of the Great Revival was ignited. This 2026, the spark becomes a wildfire. Witness a bigger tour of Luzon 2026. 5 regions, 13 provinces, 14 grueling stages. Local and international teams. 1 legendary title. Every pedal, every climb, straight to your screens. Catch the Tour of Luzon 2026 from April 29 to May 13 only on the Pilipinas Live app. Also available on One Sports and One Sports Plus.
How much do we love Pinoy sports? As a fan, we don't just watch the games.
The season for me, and I just owe it all to the work I put in.
We watch every part, every angle, every name. We talk about the plays. Talk about it for days. We witness the big events, the thrilling moments, and relive the best seconds. We cherish the fears, the tears, at syempre, the cheers. How much do we love Pinoy sports? With all our heart, all-out passion. All the time. All with Pilipinas Live. Ang app natin para sa sports natin.
Pilipinas Live is the home of Philippine volleyball. Watch your favorite volleyball leagues such as Spikers Turf, Premier Volleyball League, and the UAAP. All in one app. You can watch all these games and more live and on your preferred device. Download Pilipinas Live today from the App Store or Google Play Store and register for free. Last year, the spark of the Great Revival was ignited. This 2026, the spark becomes a wildfire. Witness a bigger tour of Luzon 2026. 5 regions, 13 provinces, 14 grueling stages. Local and international teams. 1 legendary title. Every pedal, every climb, straight to your screens. Catch the Tour of Luzon 2026 from April 29 to May 13 only on the Pilipinas Live app. Also available on One Sports and One Sports Plus.
How much do we love Pinoy sports? As a fan, we don't just watch the games.
The season for me, and I just owe it all to the work I put in.
We watch every part, every angle, every name. We talk about the plays. Talk about it for days. We witness the big events, the thrilling moments, and relive the best seconds. We cherish the fears, the tears, at syempre, the cheers. How much do we love Pinoy sports? With all our heart, all-out passion. All the time. All with Pilipinas Live. Ang app natin para sa sports natin.
ABS-CBN Live is the home of Philippine volleyball. Watch your favorite volleyball leagues such as Spikers Turf, Premier Volleyball League, and the UAAP, all in one app. You can watch all these games and more live and on your preferred device. Download Pilipinas Live today from the App Store or Google Play Store and register for free. Last year, the spark of the Great Revival was ignited. This 2026, the spark becomes a wildfire. Witness a bigger tour of Luzon 2026. 5 regions, 13 provinces, 14
Magnolia dictating the flow of the game. They led by that much many times in this all-important game in the context of the team standings, Dom.
Well, you gotta love how they're moving that basketball, how they're playing as a team, how they've been able to find the mismatches, and they've been led by their import. Itong si Clint Chapman, who has been scorching hot. He's leading all scorers right now. And because of him, how he started this ball game, Magnolia so far, the first 20 minutes, have dominated this game.
And he's playing well because he has his family, his brother and his mother are in town. That's always good. The home cooking is always good. But now the onus is on TNT to come up with a better game in the second half.
Oh, you gotta shoot better. Yun yung sinabi natin from the start. 58% for Magnolia, 42 for TNT. Assist 20-6. Perimeter points 32-6. But one thing that TNT is doing well is they're able to get the ball dito kay Ball Manud Ball, and he's scoring inside that paint. However, kinakailangan ng tulong itong si Ball Ball because the locals are not scoring as much as that they would want to. Ball with 24 of the 40 points ng TNT.
And the intensity and the fire of this game is so evident because of the positioning that is going to be important as a result of whoever wins this game.
Well, we talked about it in terms of the team standings. Ito muna natin, tingnan natin teams leading scorers. Ball with 24, Oftana with 8, Pogoy with 4, Galinato with 2, Chapman with 28, Barroca with 8, Lucero and Rome De La Rosa both with 5. Pero itong si Mark Barroca already with 7 assists in the ball game. Just moving that ball well. We talked about the ating team standings. Magnolia and TNT. TNT at 6-4. 6-4 itong TNT. And they've got 2 more games, including this one.
Including this one.
Yung sunod na kalaban nitong TNT ay Ginebra. Ito namang Magnolia, their next game will be the Meralco Bolts. They're at 5-5.
Let's see how this second half.
Ano kaya ang sinabi sa halftime? Yun ang
inaabangan
natin.
Report ni Ella, nagkasampayan ka. Hindi ko sasabihin sinapon.
Meron bang mga napaling mga upuan? O minsan naman, hindi magsasalita.
Meron ganun.
Jason Castro starting out this third quarter. They want to be able to get some scoring going.
And look at this, the disparity in the scoring, as you pointed out.
TNT, 24 for Ball, and the rest of the team just 16. Walong ba doon kay Oftana?
And Oftana drills it in a triple. He has 11, and the lead again is slashed down to 16. This has been, I've been saying that like a broken CD. Laging ganun bumaba, 16, 14, nakakakit ulit.
I like how you in-update mo yun. Hindi broken record.
No, CD. Medyo late pa nga yun And here comes TNT from 5G with 5-0 run.
5-0 start in 54 seconds. Itong TNT knocking out 3 si Oftana and then heading. And Jason Castro leading this fast break. We said, pinasok itong si Jason Castro. They have 4 heavy scorers
Yeah, I really felt that without a point guard, a natural point guard on the floor earlier, lahat sila scorer, but they had no conductor. And now the value of Jason Castro will be
everybody
to the 4.
Set on that lineup right now. Starting 5 in the third quarter of TNT. Lahat yan scorer.
Si Heading na point guard, hindi rin siya nakalaro ng first half, di ba? Naalog din siya, De La Rosa whirling, dealing, Lucero.
Oh, wow, what a
spotted by Pogoy. Here comes Ball. Gliding, big step, picks it up, fires it out for the side. Gang is down to 11. Just like that.
8-0 start of this quarter for TNT. Where we were asking ano kaya nangyari dun sa halftime talk sa locker room nitong TNT. 8-0 start. Definitely good things have happened.
And a timeout brought to you by Soler Online is in progress. Play the game your way on Soler Online Sportsbook. You know what? Magnolia is not out of the fire. And that's a basket that they needed on a follow-up by Lucero.
On that timeout, Magnolia getting a rebound there and a putback. Trying to stop this run of TNT.
Ito lang ginagawa ni Bola, no, ha? Ginagather niya, sundutin niya, pero natagtag yung kita niya. Chapman is called for the foul. He saw ball hobble dito.
Natuhod yung kita niya.
Kasi ang laki niya kay Chapman. There's a challenge.
There's a challenge.
Ito na yung second challenge, no?
Yes. The first one was successful for Coach LA Tenorio.
Ganun siguro talaga. No? Pagka you're going for position at championship, as you check this out. Kasi saan ba yung foul?
Ang tingin ko tinawagin ang foul yung kanang kamay. Ito si Chapman. If there was any foul that they were going to look at, it's that right hand there. Because the left hand just stayed up.
Ito na.
After the review, nagkaroon po ng tulak si Chapman kay ball manut ball. Therefore, the challenge made of Magnolia Hotshot is not successful.
Well, that's kind of clear.
So unsuccessful this time. Yung challenge ni Coach LA Tenorio. So that's 2 shots.
First free throw by ball is very short. Kakatawa yung personalities ng coaching staff na itong Magnolia. Kahit kung Chito de Victorero era pa. Yung personality nito kilala natin lahat.
Kailangan naman kasi pag coach ka, kailangan animated ka din. Kailangan you're fired up as well. Alam mo, sino lang ang nakita mo hindi mo masyado nag-real? Sino? Naging head coach sa PBA. Si Coach Juno Sauleta. Parang Larry Bird yung aura niya.
Bulldog naman yan eh. Pero huwag mo pa matutugin ng piano.
Ay, tsaka pakantahin.
May isang out of down. Isang out of down din. Walang tulugan. Siya na sa piano eh. Chapman in the left quarter. Not this time around, however. Lead is 14. Jason goes high to ball. Ball launches a 3. It's good away. Rebound collected by Lucero.
But how the complexion of the game has changed here in the third quarter.
In what way?
Nagising itong TNT. Makikita mo. They're more, even the bench is a lot more engaged.
Now that you mention it, in the meantime, there's a miss of Dana. Gather the rebound. Castro will set it up. Telling ball where to go. Sarap ipasa pataas. Walang problema.
Ano eh, parang 99.9% makukuha niya.
Hook. It's a hook. No, it's against Chapman. Well, yeah. It looked like a hook, actually.
Pangatlo na yan ni Chapman.
That's the time to lose Baroka. The pass out. Ball. Got it! Lead is down to 12. Chapman counters.
And I like what Magnolia did there.
The rush.
Yeah, rush nila. Alam na, it's going to be a 5-on-4.
Even the bench was signaling, baba. Isa. 14 huli ang labang. 8:27 remaining. There is a call. Stepping na naman. Second time for TNT. If it is a stepping violation along the sideline. Chapman receiving at the top of the keyhole area. Very high, actually. This was Timosa. Barroca, will he pass? Yes, he will. Chapman creates. Ball blocks it. Ball blocks it again. Chapman finding for it. Wants to give it. A third serving. Got it to go.
And look at how fired up Chapman is. did not give up kahit nasupalpal na siya ni Ball. Dalawang beses.
Hindi lang supalpal, tutaka.
Return to center.
Oh. Ball. That goes. And now we can go to Ella. Ella.
7 Dom during the halftime huddle of TNT. Coach Sandy mentioned how the team discussed that they are not on the same page defensively. So Coach Chuck made defensive adjustments lalo na on Clint and reminded the team to not be in a rush offensively naman. And it's a total team effort needed from the team dito sa second half, as you can see, and to at least get something right. Coach said if you are not scoring, they should at least be defending. And they started this game by not doing both. Over on the side of Magnolia naman, Coach Juno mentioned that they reminded to share the ball, to execute, and nung second quarter, hindi naging maganda ang shot selection nila. And 3 things were pointed out for the next half of the game, which is to defend, stay focused, and double the effort. Balik muna sa inyo.
They're saying the same thing.
Oo eh.
Maraming salamat. They're just saying the same thing.
Well, at the end of the day, coaches are always looking for effort.
Ayan.
Hindi effort lang. Double yung effort na kinakailangan.
Kasi lalo na sa game day, yung excel mo kasi sa practice yan, di ba? Yung
napapractice na nila kung gagawin yung defensive schemes, right? Off the pick and roll, what are you gonna do? Wow, he just went up there.
But Lucero stuck to it. Lucero is already at the basket. The shot went by. Castro snares it. Here comes Octano. Octano goes giant stride. Will score. 13 points and the lead is 13 still though for Magnolia.
Pace of the game has definitely picked up here in the third quarter.
Galit na naman sila. De La Rosa is a contributor. He has 7. Barroca and Castro renew their rivalry. There's a foul by Barroca. He was trying to poke at the ball. He hit Castro up.
It's just so good to see Jason Castro back.
Yeah. And they can afford to have 2-point guards on the floor. Edding as well as Castro. Edding can play 2.
Ang difference kasi itong dalawang to, scoring guard. Diba?
Chapman all out. Diba? Ever since he arrived. Replacement siya, no? Ang daming palit nga ginawa ng Magnolia, diba? Yung hindi pa nga nag-umpisa yung tournament,
nagpalit na. Tapos si Omot, pinalitan din.
After ilang games?
2 games?
2 games ba? Yun.
I don't think Omot is healthy.
Alam mo,
and in shape.
I keep recalling yung kwentuhan natin with Coach John Vichigo and how the import has an impact. Practice pa lang.
Oh!
Kita ko, inspired yun. Yung naman si Coach magkwento. De La Rosa gets a screen. No! Ball up in the ceiling. Castro directing operations. Lucero says, I got this. Pass to the side. Lucero. Almost but not quite. Foul by Henning. Hindi nag-give up ang Magnolia.
Yes. Alam mo, parang ang aga nung angat nitong si Lucero. When he got that basketball.
Ano? Every take na ba? Every take.
Seemed like it.
Sabi niya sa akin mga piloto, kung natakot sa landing, takot ka sa take-off. Kasi full throttle daw yan. All energy. Nakasakay na ako, na-aborted yung take-off.
Ha?
Halfway up, tapos binaba ulit.
Anong rason?
Hindi feel na, hindi maganda yung take-off.
Kulang siguro yung pag-go ng speed.
Well, that was 3 or 4 in the morning going to Cebu.
So, paano nag-U-turn?
Umangat, tapos bumaba ulit. Iikot ulit. Take 2.
Okay.
Ball in the air. Yes, sir. Ilang daan na ito, Joy Santillan? 33? Si 50 to.
Madali. Madali ang 50 sa kanya.
With 5:29 pa rito sa third. Lucero, halika, Mr. Ball. Go with me.
There you go. Yun yung sinasabi natin. Kailangan mo unahan itong si Ball.
Parang ginawa ni Sakdala ko first half. Good counter by Octano. He's got a jewel here despite the big lead. 15 points.
Ano, kunti-kuntiin lang sila ng TNT. Magnolia knows that. This is the champion.
Yeah, they're not going to go quietly into this Tuesday night. Ball being bandied about. Castro has control. Slows down. Heading. Castro. He's standing ball. Gets into position. Ball attacks. No.
Parang yung first
Is it counted? Is it counted?
Oo.
Oh, wala nang dribble eh.
What's the bump on the first step?
Wala nang dribble eh. No?
Ang hinihingi ng Magnolia traveling. There's that dribble. 1,
Ikot.
2.
May kaso. Pwede rin wala.
Oh, the call's been made. Oh, end of the day, you can agree or you can disagree. Game plays on.
Spin a win. 10-point lead, closest that TNT has come since it was highest at 20. Magnolia knows they're not out of this. TNT knows they're still in it. Bank shot of Tana. Magnolia asking for a foul.
So now we can really feel the
play of time game.
Oh, nakatayo na lahat. The coaches, governors, consultants, assistant coaches.
Sino man nandyan.
Oh.
And could be a Tana foul from behind.
Yep.
Uh-oh, no.
It's on Baroka?
It's on Baroka.
And already in the penalty, itong Magnolia.
That could be game-changing.
Yes. Because every foul that will be called,
it's still 407.
will be free throws.
Substitutions.
Sino pa nalitan ni Galinato?
Si Ball.
Si Ball. Pati ang pagsap ng import na iba rito sa conference ito, no? Kay Upshaw, kay Brownlee lang regular kasi sanay na sila doon sa last 2 minutes of every quarter si Brownlee umupo. Though there was one game, inupo siya na mas maaga at pinalik lang ulit.
Depende sa sitwasyon. You know, when I say the situation, hindi lang yung ilang minutes yung nilalaro niya, but how the team is playing and ano yung situation ng health of the other players as well.
Chapman wants a turnaround, misses completely. He's looking for a foul. They don't get anything out of that exchange.
I think Magnolia needing to settle down a little bit.
Which
you
one?
can see,
you
can see they've gotten really, their focus is on the referees.
Which is never a good place to be.
Yes.
Galinato providing the screen. Separation of Galinato. Beating Lucero.
Unselfish play there for Pogoy. Galinato now with 4 points in the game. Yung sinasabi natin, he's really developing into a very good, serviceable big man.
From a high of 20, it's down to 7 now. Lee. Chapman. Galinato waiting. Pass is too high. And it's a backward violation.
Shots are not falling as easy as they were for Magnolia here in the third quarter.
Momentum shift towards TNT. No?
Yung ganda ng start, di ba? So, 8-0
run
here in the third. That, and you can see defensively, they're pressuring a lot more. And then yung simula ng Jason Castro ng lahat ng scorer pa rin sa TNT.
Confidence level nila iba, no?
Yeah.
That's a miss. And on the floor, Lastimosa picks it up.
You gotta make good plays now.
Sangalang surprised with the pass, but waking up at the right moment. Here's Chapman. Lastimosa. Chapman rolling. They could not get the ball to Chapman. It's a pick and roll. Lastimosa chewed up by the defense. Oftana double team. Downstairs to Galinato.
That's the second time Galinato has gotten free down low there. His teammates have found him. Now just a 5-point lead for Magnolia. You can see this move of Tana with a spin towards that baseline. There's that help coming to the baseline. But Paul Lee not seeing where Galinato was. Galinato getting the pass and the 2 points.
And this is a timeout brought to you by Soler Online. Play the game your way on Soler Online Sportsbook. The Ninoy Aquino Stadium in Manila. If you just joined us, there was a 20-point lead by Magnolia way back in that first half played, but this game has changed so substantially over the last, how many minutes? It's still in the third quarter. The last 10 minutes, actually.
Yeah, it's been a 29-15 quarter right now for TNT. What a turnaround for them. And you can feel the momentum has shifted and the intensity defensively of TNT. And now even habang nakaupo si Ball Manutbol, yung locals are helping out and delivering.
And they're trying to hack from Chapman. Sangalang, a great play. Block from behind. Pagoy with his second block. And a chance for TNT to come in even closer.
Just really good help defense there.
Gomez Deliani, by the way, is in the game. And Ciso also there. Oftana, Pagoy fakes, shakes to the side, wide open. Bang! And it's down to a 2-point affair.
How different is it right now? Yung kumpiyansa nitong TNT, they're doing Ball did it in the first 2 quarters and start third, pero yung locals coming alive and Ball now cheering from the sidelines.
And it's a 3-point shot brought to you by Freedom Plus Sportsbook.
Seb, in the third quarter,
what?
12 points nung sa Ball. Itong si Oftana naman, nakaka-8 points na. Jason Castro with 5. 4 points for Galinato. So ito yung sinasabi natin, the locals are helping their import.
Chapman being tied up by number 10. Ooh! But a slam attack by Chapman. Wow. 31 points.
Seb, they needed that.
Yes, they did. And Ciso in the traffic jam. Kicks it outside to Castro. A minute and 13 remaining. Back for Hoxton. Near steal by Gomez Deliani. And Ciso keeps it. His pass to deflected. Galinato bottled up. Here's Gubentin driving hard. A second remaining. No. Alfaro's in the game. Here's Paulie as well. Here's Chapman. Galinato standing in front of him. He'll pivot again. Kick it outside the league. Gomez De Leon. Hey! It's a 4! It's a 4!
And they need their shooters as well to connect. Yung outside shots na kanina, galing lang dito kay Chapman majority. Gomez De Leon knocked out that long.
And Chapman with a rejection of the shot of Galinato. Coach Chot telling Galinato, stand up. Sangalang. Can't turn. Lee. Gomez De Leon to the corner. Alfaro couldn't squeeze the trigger. That's why now he's fouled.
Oftana.
Ooh, Chapman holding on to his lower back here. And something developing. Sangalang at Galinato. Dalawang Superman.
Mukhang tinamaan sa likod itong si Chapman. So ang tanong, parang doon sa nakikita natin, ang pakiramdam ng Magnolia, binanggaan itong si Galinato.
Anong pace ng tournament ito?
Eliminations.
And our fire is brewing really hard here tonight. So much at stake, actually. Dog, isang mabilis. If tanong lang, no? If TNT needs this game because they're still looking at the possible, this long muna. Yun, tinulak eh. Dito pa, may tulakan pa ba rin?
Yan yung sinasabi nila kay Galinato.
May swing, ano?
Oo. Ang sinasabi ni Oftana, tinulak ni Chapman siya papunta dun sa kakampi. Yan yung iniimbestigahan. So could be second motion on Galinato.
Technical, no? You know, if they make a Filipino version of Superman,
pwede, no?
Henry Galinato is my man. He's my candidate.
Kulang na lang yung kiss me dun sa harapan.
Ito yung importansya ng game, no?
Oh, let's talk about yung ating team standings. TNT at 6-4. 2 games left including this one. So pwede silang umabot ng 8 wins. Pag umabot ka ng 8 wins, obviously guaranteed ka na ng playoffs. Pero malaking chance na sa top 4 ka. Ito namang Magnolia at 5-5 right now. 2 games as well. The best that they can get is 7 wins.
7-5. Oh,
7-5.
7-5. Ito, lahat nagre-referee Dom.
Foul on number 8, Calvin Oftana. That's his first foul.
Next.
May susunod ba?
Parang nag-antay si Sir J, yung ating Coliseum announcer.
Technical foul on Clint Chapman. Technical foul on Henry Galinato Jr. during that ball situation.
Para lang
to diffuse the situation?
Okay.
I'm surprised the one on Chapman. Maybe there were some words said.
In the meantime, Alfaro will shoot cherries. The lead is 8. Make that 9. Ball comes in. Lucero comes in from his side. .4. You gotta explain to me what you're talking with the referees there in a short while when we have time.
Okay.
That free throw does not work. Block. Castro. Ball will shoot. But TNT has managed still to roar back. Closest they've been, as much as 1 point now. But this is an altogether different ballgame. We'll sort this out, clarify things when we return.
Ikaw ba, alam mo ang tap-tap send at gumagamit ka ba ng tap-tap send?
Yes, tap-tap send ang ginagamit ko kapag nagpapadala ka sa Pilipinas. Kakapadala ko lang na.
Taylor Swift sings in the background. And look at the perimeter points, the big disadvantage.
Big disadvantage for TNT, 36-14. Magnolia been able to knock down those outside shots. Itong TNT, hindi pa. Alright? But that ball movement, because of the ball movement, 24 assists itong Magnolia in 3 quarters. Remember, they had 37 in their previous game. And that's what's been able to give them, have a 9-point lead rather, after 36 minutes.
And the rest, medyo nag-even out na.
Nag-even out na. 50-50 na. Kanina
malaking masyadong gap eh.
70-30 kanina eh.
You gotta explain what happened nung kanina.
So during that last play, di ba natawagan ng foul itong si Oftana? So after matawagan ng foul si Oftana, dead ball. But during that dead ball, there was still motion between itong si Chapman and itong si Galinato.
Okay.
Kaya sila natawagan ng parehong technical.
Earlier, ball with a conversion, the first 2 points of this final quarter. Jason Castro. First time I'm seeing him really appreciate the game.
And 5 points in that third quarter, definitely a big role to be able to bring his team back.
Nagsundutan si Castro, hindi nangyari araw-araw. Lucero will soar and score!
Like how Lucero did not rush that shot. Alam niya may advantage siya dito kay Jason Castro, but Gomez de Leano, good anticipation there in passing this basketball. Gathered by Lucero. He knew he was gonna susubukan ni Castro na i-foul siya. Not enough. Got the 2 points and now we'll try to get a 3-point play.
Now Jason Castro is brought down to the bench. And they had some choreography problems in that last sequence. Na blindside sundot si Jason dun eh. I think he was expecting some people to be on the right side already. That happens. So anyway, 10 ulit ito. Magnolia has been able to get back into that twin-digit lead.
And, you know, 2 big plays for Gomez de Leano. Remember that four-point shot? And then that steal.
Lead break, routine, stress.
3 3-point shots for TNT here in the second half.
Seven-point affair. Pocket pass, Sangkalang. Fakes, fires, gets it high up the glass, but ball intimidating him.
Ang hirap para kay Sangkalang. See moves niya. 9 out of 10 times he's gonna fake. Diba?
Yan ang buwelo niya eh. Yan ang buwelo niya eh. Pugoy carving road. It will crawl in. Ball lead, collects it. Ball lead calmly brings it up. Uses the screen of Sangkalang. That's an offensive foul against Sangkalang.
So, balikan natin yung third quarter statistics natin. 57% na ang shooting ng TNT in the third quarter. Only 36 for the Hotshots. 13 rebounds.
Nagbaliktad na.
Oo, nagbaliktad na. 6 yung assist nitong TNT in that third quarter.
Pasingin mo na nito. 3-point shot brought to you by Arena Plus Sportsbook. Tuloy mo.
6 yung assist ng TNT, 4 para dito sa Magnolia naman. And, you know, we talked about free throws. 6 of 8 ng TNT from the free throw line in the third quarter. 4 of 6 itong Magnolia. And off the turnovers, 2 turnovers lang for TNT, 3-0 lead for Magnolia. That's not high, pero 5 points ang na-score ng TNT off those 3 turnovers.
Under 10 minutes to go in the payoff period. Glad you could join us here at the Ninoy Aquino Stadium. A crucial game between two teams trying to get better position. And the team standing with Sangam with a gentle turnaround. Chot is pointing out something. TNT will utilize a timeout, and he will use it as well. We'll bring you back here to Ninoy Aquino very shortly.
Ikaw ba, alam mo ang tap-tap send at gumagamit ka ba ng tap-tap send?
Yes, tap-tap send ang ginagamit ko kapag nagpapadala ka sa Pilipinas. Kakapadala ko lang na.
Okay, let's look at the comparative stats of the locals from the Philippine Cup to this conference.
Diba? Bumaba ng bahagya eh. Rain ng Batak as well.
And he has not been back in the game. Huh?
Yes.
86-77.
Batak only played 2 minutes.
Heading of down at 3. Pops away. Ang laking bagay si Lucero, rumi-rebound.
Yes. And then he can run the floor.
Brisk ball movement. Gomez-Iliana's attempt, no. And a rebound foul. Si Oftana. Medyo madalas matawagan si Calvin yung rebound foul na yan. Ha?
Well, he's always trying to go up against taller guys.
That's true.
Diba?
In the meantime, Ferrer will make a second appearance in this game, pulling out Oftana.
Kasi when they go small, si Oftana yung 4. He's the power forward.
Gomez-Iliana, great pass from the inbound.
Just great IQ para dito kay Gomez-Iliana.
Oh, yes, sir. Ella, what do you have?
7 down during the timeout huddle of Magnolia. Coach LA tasked Zay Lucero to make those blocks. Motioned Ian Sangalang na diskartehan mo ang plays, and Coach LA asked the whole team to focus on stops. Balik muna sa inyo.
Thank you very much, Ella Gomez. In the meantime, 88-79. Undecided pa rin ito.
Oh, yes.
40 to go.
Parang you're waiting for a big run.
Oh, by somebody.
Yes.
Gomez-Iliana. Shot clock reduced to 7. Barocco checks. Fires. Bounces out. Loose. No, it's Sangalang batting for it. Heading, beating into it. Back the ball. Shot clock at 9. Sangalang banging bodies. Ball with a long. Was it the fadeaway? I wasn't sure. It was straight up. Pumasok.
Yes.
Lead down to 7.
Sangalang did basically everything that he could there.
Huli. Mabutan si Gomez-Iliana. Uy. Bumaba si ball. Nakita mo?
Oo, natamaan siya. Kung paanin itong si Gomez-Iliana.
Kanina, parang nagkapagkaan sa hita pa nga. Ball, thought about it. Ferrer. Ball brings it down, gathers it, blocked by Lucero.
Oh, looks like Ball may be hurt.
Sino? Sabi mo?
Si Ball.
Tingin mo.
Definitely winded.
Yeah. Oh, yes, he is. Chapman returns. Has pulled out Sanggalang. Long attempt. No. Babuntin flying for the rebound. Ball. Checking the sneakers of Lucero. The shot, no. And the rebound controlled by Lastimosa. And the guards take over.
You can see he is winded. So question now, so they're going to rest him for a little bit.
Chapman lets it fly.
Well, we talked about it. Itong TNT is trying to make a run, trying to get back, but in the end, every time Magnolia has had an answer. Earlier it was Javi Gomez de Leon. Now it's their import once again to Chapman.
And the family enjoying the moment. Glad you're with us, and we still have 6:55 remaining in the fourth quarter here between TNT Tropang 5G and Magnolia, that has led throughout this battle so far. Wala, hindi nag-lead ang TNT ni minsan, no? Ni sa 2-0.
Not yet.
Not at all.
So we've seen that happen. Sa dulo lang sila. Sa dulo lang yung team lalamang. Mananalo.
Enlex.
Yun naman yung importante, sino yung lamang sa dulo, di ba?
Excuse me, Enlex won in OT earlier against Titan. Unta short stab. No. Lucero. Chapman apologizing to Lucero. I know you had it. Humihingi ng apology.
Yes.
Asking for anything.
They're giving the ball basically exclusively to Ball.
Who elevates and scores. Pag tinakas niya yung kamay niya, walang aabot.
Walang aabot talaga eh.
Ito na-foul siya. So ito, titira ng free throw. Aabutin mo lang yung arm eh.
Wala eh. Kasi parang 2 feet longer ang ginangat niya. Hanggang doon lang sa elbow umabot si Lucero eh.
Alam mo, kasi rin kahit mo nag-NBA ito, hindi naman ganun kahapon playing time eh. No?
Yep.
So kaya winded din eh.
Tsaka yung amount of attempts. And then
the contact
downstairs. That can really get tiring. Plus, alam naman natin, summer, mainit.
Well,
kahit na air condition dito, mainit pa rin.
Welcome to the Philippines. Good luck to your kuryente this month.
Oo.
91-84. Oftana unloads 3. Now hard off the iron. Ganda ng pwesto ni Lucero sa baba.
He's getting to those positions. That's the thing. Hindi siya tumitigil lang and then just stays in one place.
What an excellent run play. Ganda ng pattern sa Magnolia.
Yeah. You can see Ball is tired. Right? Defensively, he's just walking down. Dahil nga sa pagod din, offense, kinakailangan niya talagang gumiin eh.
Tapos binapangga pa siya. Chapman with a foul.
Is that number 4? Chapman?
Yes. Ano sinasabi niyo mga players pag nag-bow down, tukod na yun.
45 points, 12 rebounds, 5 blocks.
Ganun lang, 45 na. Ang tansya natin, 50 nga. This is a hard game, either way. This is that kind of game where the players, whoever wins here, will look at the wall and the ceiling all night long.
Oh. Yun yung kwento ni Maguna pagka kasama si Coach Richard pag galing sa talo eh. Hindi mo makausap. Nakatingin sa pader.
Madaling kung gawin ni Richard. Big shot by Maroka. That's a rally breaker. It's an 11-point lead by Magnolia with 5 minutes to go.
They're gonna need to find some scoring. Somebody else aside from Ball.
But he's still on the floor, you know. Pinakas lang niya. That's a big girl who's down on the floor. Paul Lee.
Parang nagkatamaan sila ni Lucero kasi pareho silang mahawak.
Tatlo yung mahawak sa ulo, no? Tatlo yung nakatukan eh.
Oo. Lastimosa, Lee, and Lucero.
You've known that mga siko-siko na yan.
Oo. Eto. Tingnan mo. There's Paul Lee. He's with Pugoy. Pugoy trying to box him out. Ayun, natamaan yun ng tuhod. Parang tumama yung ulo ni Paul Lee dun sa tuhod ni Lucero eh.
Pagbagsak niya, no?
Oo.
Ito. So, walang unsportsmanlike.
Yes.
Well, ito to. Another look.
Ito. Si Paul Lee. Eh, hindi naman tatamaan niya yung tuhod. Itong si Lucero.
Buto sa buto eh. They slowly pick up Paul Lee as we swing back to action on the court. De La Rosa will come in for Paul Lee. Ano yan eh, no? Agil. May hilo yan.
Yes. And the back of the head. You can see he's still needing some assistance. Malamang may halong kilo pa itong si Paul.
Yeah. So, yun ay para na rin tayo nag-overtime.
Oo nga.
Kasi nag-overtime naman yung game kanina. Natakal pa yung net sa bakal.
As may tatlong challenge.
May mga humihiga. Eh, okay lang.
Part of the game.
Oo naman. Kaya nga kayo nandito, nanonood dahil sa inyong patuloy na buhay ang PBA. And we thank you for your continued support. And look at this shot by Lastimosa.
I like how that time he made some space for himself.
And
he's been quite passive.
At saka hindi niya minadali.
Yeah.
May tendency kuminsan nagra-razzle-dazzle yan eh. Ball will take care of it.
So hard itong si Ball.
But he needs some more help with 4 and 10 remaining. Here's Lastimosa trying to organize the table. Lastimosa whirling around Chapman. Chapman shakes free, shakes up ball, drives hard, misses, collects his own miss, follows it up.
These two imports have been playing amazing basketball.
Heads up, everything.
Kumbaga sulit.
At saka, kahit pagod na pagod, di ba? Here's ball. 3.5 remaining. The lead is 11. And still scores. Ilan na siya, Doc?
That's 51.
Ayun, nabi na natin eh, di ba? 51 big ones. Chapman getting...
That's a new conference high for him.
Yeah. Lastimosa with 6 seconds on the shot clock. Over to the wing. Barroca got it to go! A big assist by Chapman.
And that's the thing. Para dito sa Magnolia, iba-iba yung pinanggagalingan ng puntos. Dito sa TNT, so much coming from ball. And that's why kita mo pagod, nakatukod. And he's just telling Oftana, you go and take over.
And the lead is still 10. Oftana with 18. Actually, itong unit nito sa front pa, pagod na rin sa pag-target. Shot clock at 2. Lastimosa is tied up by the shot clock. It's one of the things he still has to learn.
Yes. Actually, decision making niya.
Yeah, so what?
Really.
With the shot clock.
Whether he passes or he shoots. But, you know, you look at Magnolia, they're being very patient with him.
Ella, what do you have?
7 Dom, just an update on Paul Lee. The team doctor said it is most likely a mild concussion. Paul is actually busy and they are letting him sit and watch, but most likely he will not be back today. Balik muna sa inyo.
Thank you very much. And malamang for precaution, ano?
Yes.
Makadalhin sa
hospital.
Oo, look at this move. Pa-Euro-Euro itong si Paul, eh, huh? 53?
Wow, new conference high for him. And, you know, if you're Magnolia though, mas gusto mo na gano'n, siya na lang pumuntos, di ba?
Parang ratio 3:1. Kaya mo score ka na isa, gagawa ka ng 2 o 3. Lamang pa rin.
And pagod sa dulo, di ba? You try to wear him out. At least you're looking at just one guy.
Stress. No, Chapman reaches for it. Chance to use a clock here. But Lucero has other ideas. Over to Barroca. Barroca thinking. Lastimosa spray on the other end. Chapman lets it fly. Oh, halfway in. Underneath, Lucero's backed away. Heading to the corner. No. And maybe that's it. No.
Itong Magnolia, their defense has definitely held up here towards the end. Yun nga sasabi natin, kita mo talagang pagod na pagod yung import ng TNT na si Ball Manute Ball.
Lucero sees an opening, misses the slam.
Oh, he wanted to throw that down.
But missed, heading for no, and that's all she wrote for this game. Are they thinking caution?
Yes.
They have to, no? That's why LA was telling them to go
you
down.
gotta keep going. And he's asking for one more stop.
So, don't mind we have time. Anong effect nito sa team standings?
Well, you look at Magnolia now, they were at 5-5 prior to this ball game. So, mangyayari nito, they're gonna go up to 6-5. And tong TNT will go down to 6-5. Which now, winner over the other, magna-number 6. Sa ngayon, dito sa ating team standings, itong Magnolia.
Castro can't get it, and they'll do it. We are done. What a battle here.
What a game.
Final count, 106-94. We had a little of everything in this game, though.
You gotta love the energy. You gotta love how both teams, itong TNT especially, nagising in that third quarter, made a fight, made a comeback. But in the end, itong Magnolia always had something as an answer. Whether it was a 4-point play by Gomez de Leano or that steal by Gomez de Leano. But one guy was consistent and constant.
Who was that?
From the start, from the first quarter, their import, Clint Chapman, 42 points, 14 rebounds, 2 blocks, 17 of 28 from the field. What a performance by him, inspired by his family watching today here at the Ninoy Aquino Stadium.
And you can tell he's having a ball with his Magnolia teammates. So there you are, your best player of the game. And our final count would be Magnolia winning 106-94. On behalf of Dominic Uy and Ella Gomez, thank you for joining us on RPTV. And we'll wrap it up very shortly on our other platforms as well.
Congratulations to our player of the game, Clint Chapman. Clint, you did everything you could all over the court tonight. How did you have to elevate your game to get past the ball and the rest of TNT?
Man, just so many emotions right now. My family's here in attendance, my mom and my brother. I mean, what else kind of motivation you need? This was a playoff game for us. And the 2 other games that we lost this season, I feel like it was because of me, and I felt like this is a game that I had to show why I'm here, why I'm a part of this club, and what else can I say? It feels this is what you play the game for.
Your mom and your brother have been cheering for you throughout the game. Is there anything you'd want to tell them?
I love them. I love them so much. Thank you guys for being here.
And for the rest of the Magnolia Hotshots fans, Clint, go ahead.
We're just getting started. Come on, let's roll into this last game and into the playoffs. We need your support. Let's keep it going.
Thank you so much, Clint. Congratulations once again. Let's now hear it from Coach LA.
Welcome to the post-game press conference. We are joined by the winning head coach, L.A. Tenorio. Coach, congrats, and how happy are you with the performance of your import, Clint? He really showed up today with 42 points and 14 rebounds, and your assessment on how well he gels with the team.
First of all, I want to thank the Lord for this victory. I've been really praying for us to get to catch a elite team. We haven't been playing and beating big teams, so I motivated the team, and I want to give credit also to not only to Clint. Clint, he knows how important every game now. He's a vet. That's why we got him, because we know that he can show up, especially in the big stage. So I think more than Clint, he done his part, but I think I have to give credit to the whole team, especially the coaching staff. For the game plan that we had, we really focus, and yung discipline namin with our game plan. I think this is the first time na I've been coaching this Ginebra that we really executed our game plan until the end of the buzzer. So that's why I'm really happy with this win, not because of just the win, but how we won this game. And it's just show that I think that this team is slowly getting the things na yung mga gusto kong ipagawa sa kanila defensively and offensively. And I hope that this is not I hope this is the start No, because we're in the playoffs. Every game is very important for us, and this is a big win for us.
A truly important game as we brought you to the Ninoy Aquino Stadium. The team standings reveal how important this game would be.
Well, we knew how big it was. Both teams at the 6th and 7th spot. It's a bottom 4, so to speak, that are trying to qualify for the playoffs that will have a twice to beat or twice to win disadvantage. Big start by the Hotshots. And itong Magnolia actually got to an 8-2 start. That was a
Chapman scored 18 points in that opening quarter. Ball had 11 of his own. But there were other characters in this play as well, like Baroka delivering. TNT needed help from everywhere, and Pugoy tried to get going as well.
Well, we pointed it out, kinakailangan na pumuntos yung mga locals dito sa TNT. And in that first quarter, Ball just had 11. But the import who provided the scoring, inspired by his family, Chapman with 18 of the 35.
And an auspicious start by Magnolia. In the meantime, the second quarter of play, the big headache, of course, Magnolia, and they knew that Ball was still very much around, and he was slamming and jamming all over the court, actually.
But you could see that they were also trying to tire him out, and nakita natin yun in the end, napagod itong si Ball. Ang hindi napagod itong Magnolia dahil sa ikot ng bola.
Yeah, and a lot of other people made contributions. De La Rosa was there. Then Oftana tried to get going here.
Oftana, in that second quarter, he had 8 points, helping his team out, trying to get his team back.
And then Chapman is still very much there. He had 11 more points in the second quarter.
Pero kasi point out natin doon yung assist nitong si Baroka. Baroka ending the game with 15 points and 12 assists.
In the third quarter of play, the mood changed. A good start by TNT with an 8-0 run.
They're trying to come back and trying to push this game, but every time they would come close, may sagot itong Magnolia. Galinato, the recipient of that pass, he had a couple of those.
Oh, he's coming off the bench. He was a factor and a contributor as well. Some other people like Glenn Gabuntin joined the party as well.
Probably the best quarter for TNT was the third quarter. They had 32 points in that quarter.
But Chapman was not yet done. Chapman ended 8 points in that third quarter.
He did. Ito yung sinasabi natin. Gomez de Leaño, he had a steal, he had a 4-point shot. Just making big plays to be able to help out his team extend the lead at the end of 3 quarters, 81-72.
And Chapman continued in the fourth quarter, missed his own shot, but followed it up. He would end up with a total of 42 in this evening.
Nakikita mo sa play na yun, si Ball not even able to play defense towards the end, really tired after making shot after shot. Just not enough energy to be able to extend out and play defense.
Still managed to score 53 tonight.
A big scoring game for him, pero nakita natin na banda dun nga sa dulo ay naubos na ito. It's one of that good example that he just waved it and told Calvin Oftana that you take it.
And in the end, there was this big basket by Lastimosa and big win by Magnolia, and they're hoping that it will be part of a new chapter in this team's story.
Well, Magnolia will still be playing Meralco in the next few days, and ito namang TNT will be playing Ginebra on Sunday.